Ladies and gentlemen, H to the Lizzo. I want to thank everybody there for their purchase. Surely appreciate it. What you about to witness is my thoughts. Just my thoughts. Right or wrong. Just what I was feeling at the time.
Welcome to another episode of Smoke Sessions. I am Church.
I'm Cash.
We don't need to say his name. He's known.
You're a little off, dude. I don't like this. You're a little fucking off right now. I don't like this. You need to get it together. I could tell, like, right away, man.
Jack knows.
No, you're a little off, man. I don't like this shit.
What? It's hot. It's the heat.
Yeah, okay.
It's fitty. But so today's question that we got from a guest.
Okay.
Question is.
There you go. You're coming alive a little bit. You're a little alive. This is better. Okay.
You probably gonna run this conversation.
Okay.
So the question is.
See what I mean, man? See?
Calm down. I'm trying to get the question out, man. The question is, what is the bro code and what violates the bro code?
So the bro code in what terms?
The bro code. Like the bro code. We can't say the whole rule book of the bro code, but we can give like 3 examples of the bro code. And what will dictate a bro kicking out another bro from the organization? I'm gonna give you an example. Usually we say bros don't mess with other bros like sisters or cousins.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So, but in the rule book, you gotta ask permission. So my bro, one of my best friends.
Okay.
No, I'm just saying.
All right.
Let me finish the example. It's a good example.
No.
So yeah, it is pretty good. So one of my close friends, best friends, my bro.
Mm-hmm.
So in high school, in past that, his sister liked me, but I was like, no, your brother's my dog. Can't do it. But then as we got older, I started to like her. So what I did as a bro, we was outside. This is before I was an adult. We was outside smoking that good stuff. Well, it wasn't good. It was dirt weed because we was in high school. But I was like, hey, dude, do you mind if I take your sister out? And then he was like, what? I have a good reaction. And I was like, we like each other. I don't want to cross the line with you.
Yeah.
And just do it behind your back. So I'm asking you, if you say no, I'm going to respect that. I ain't going to do it. So what he said was, he's like, yeah, I know you. I know you ain't going to do nothing wrong to my sister. So I didn't violate the bro code because I asked permission to date a sister. That's what I'm saying. But something like that, say if I'd have went behind his back
Mm-hmm.
and just did it, that's violation. We got to get the board members together.
Okay.
And we got to vote him out.
I got you. Ready?
Go ahead.
So back in high school,
Uh-huh.
I used to have this best friend. His name was Hector. Fuck you, Hector.
Okay.
So Hector, right? At the time, I was with my girlfriend. Her name was JoBelle.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We were together for about 2 years. All right. During that whole time, Hector was my best friend. So he would hang out with me and her at the same time, or we'd just hang out and whatever, go to parties, fucking go to the movies. I don't know, whatever, right?
Yeah, just
So once we graduated,
Mm-hmm.
Me and JoBelle, we broke up.
Okay.
And then me and Hector, somehow he just stopped talking to me. Somehow, some form of way.
It's kind of funny.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, right? A little weird. 2 months later, I found out that Hector somehow was going out with JoBelle.
After you broke up with her?
After we broke up.
But that's a violation.
Yeah, see, there you go.
You know what I'm
Perfect
saying?
example, right?
Yeah.
Motherfucker, just out of nowhere, stopped talking to me, and out of nowhere, started dating her.
Yeah, that's violation. Right. You got to at least ask the bro. Now, the only exception to that rule is, say your bro Say she's a slut. She's not wholesome.
But you still ask for permission though.
But no, that's because
Like,
if she a
it's like
slut, she
that.
belong to the. She belong. When they say
Yeah,
belong
but-
to the street, she belong to the code.
But if she's
Like
a slut,
if you didn't have feelings for
yeah,
her, you would have basically like, look, dude, I don't give a fuck what you did. He could have still asked permission,
yeah.
but at the end of the day, you'd have been like, I don't care, dude. She for the whoever. So I get what you're saying.
yeah.
So that's one example of the bro code. You got to ask permission.
Yeah.
When you want to date somebody's family member or ex,
Yeah, X. There you go.
unless she's a whore.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. So
But I don't know. Even though if she's a whore, you still gotta ask for permission. It's again the bro code, right?
But
like, well, we all know, like, okay,
well,
this dude fucking
let's
dated a
start
slut,
over.
right?
Let's start over. For one, the bro should not be dating a whore at all.
yeah,
That's for fun.
We've already failed at that
Yeah,
point.
we
Yeah,
failed him
yeah.
as bros.
Exactly.
If we let him
Yeah. Date a
date
whore.
yes.
Yeah.
So at
Yeah.
that point, if he falls in love with a whore, by all means, you do what you want.
Okay. Yeah.
But bros should warn him, like,
Yeah.
you should not date a whore.
Yeah. I
Dude, she's
agree.
been around.
I agree. Okay.
All right. So let's think of another example of the bro code. A simple one. Bros got each other back.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't violate that.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's when you go out somewhere, you and the bros,
Mhm.
club, bar, wherever, barbecue, don't matter.
Yeah.
If you can be across the way, and if you see your bro getting into it with somebody, you don't need to know what happened.
Yeah.
Once you see hands start getting swung, you jump in the circle
Yeah.
and just start hitting whoever
You
you
just
don't
go.
know.
Yeah. Don't matter.
Yes.
You just go.
How you get kicked out? If you stand there and watch the altercation,
Mhm.
it's time for you to exit. The bros might hit you.
Yeah.
After they finish doing business, they might beat your ass, but it's not neither here nor there. It's still a violation.
I got a good example. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
So, a few years ago, I was at this club with a bunch of my friends, and we were celebrating. I forgot what it was, but it was a party event for me, right? So we were at the club. I was drinking, got super fucking drunk, stupid fucking drunk, right? And out of nowhere, this guy just comes up to me. I guess I was being too loud or something. I don't know, but he started wanting to fight me. All right. I will take full responsibility about like trying to fight this guy,
Mm-hmm.
right? And my friends knew I was super fucking drunk. All right. But that didn't stop them from having my back. They knew I was in the wrong.
Yeah.
But they still had my back.
True facts. True facts. I was in funny story, long time ago. I was in Texas, and this is young anger church.
Okay.
So all of us, we used to just put 2 bottles in the trunk because we don't like pan.
Mhm.
And then once we get in, we get 2 beers and sip it for the rest of the night.
Okay.
So before we even got to the club, one was already gone. We was already like 2 shades to the wind. And then every now and then we go outside, smoke a cigarette, keep knocking down the second one. So it was like 4 of us. So 3 of us went outside to the trunk to hit it, and one of the dudes was talking to a girl.
Okay.
Why we left him alone, and his tolerance for alcohol is not that good.
No.
He he got a little drunk, and he gets handsy with females. Big mistake. So come to find out that the girl that he was getting handsy with, her boyfriend was there with his friends.
Yeah, nice.
So ordinarily, you gonna tap the dude on the shoulder and like, why are you talking to my girlfriend, my old lady?
Yeah.
My friend he was blunt honest after he told us the whole story. He said he told the dude, I don't care if it's your girlfriend, I just want him to take it to the car and fuck.
Nice. Okay, well,
So
it happens.
the dude
It happens.
did
It
what
happens.
any other dude would do. At this time, we walking back in.
Yeah.
All we see is our friend midair across the table.
Nice.
No questions asked. We full of that all.
Yeah.
We jumped over the banister and just
go. That's natural.
We'll figure out the story after we're done.
Bro code.
Bro code.
You just go.
And then
don't.
The funny part is, in a fight, I don't believe in hitting women.
Mhm.
Unless I feel threatened. So we in there tussling, everybody is pretty much not dancing, just looking at the UFC fight.
Okay.
So the girl, I see her coming at me from my peripheral on my left with a bottle. Waste no time. Ping, 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 ping. She hit the ground, and I went back to the dudes.
Yeah.
I ain't saying so shit. Don't come at me with a bottle. I felt my life was threatened in that moment. She got them hands. And at the end of the day, when he finally told us the story, we had to sign him up. We had to take him off the bottle.
Nice.
I don't like going, not every night. I'm not when we go out every goddamn night.
Yeah.
You getting handsy, touchy, dude. You go to jail for that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nowadays, you go to jail. But once again, the bro code states in the bylaws, no matter what you see, no matter what you know, if a bro get in it, you got to go in. No repercussions. Y'all all be in jail. At the end of the day, bail is bail. You got to have his back. So that's two. We got to do one more.
Yeah.
One more. Fellas, we are not breaking the bro code. We just giving examples. We will not go into the major bylaws on the top of the list.
No. I got one.
Go ahead.
So there's the serious side, right?
Okay.
The side of like, we jump in, we handle business, all that stuff.
Yes.
And there's the side that, like, I won't say the funny side, but the side where if you fuck up, we have to make fun of you.
Oh yeah, that's part of the part of the code.
Yeah.
That's part of it. I'm trying to say this so I don't offend people. There's a part of it that, as a bro, you have to take the hard truths and what come with it. Say, like, back to the first example, if we tell you your girl's a whore, and you still want to date her, you got to take the punishment of me telling you every time I see you together, like, how much do you pay her?
Exactly.
Like, what are you doing with the girl that just probably slept with somebody around the corner?
Yeah.
Are you gonna marry this whore? You got to think about how many dicks been in this girl's mouth, and you got to take that.
Yeah, you have to.
Either you take it or you leave it alone.
Yeah,
because it's
always gonna come up.
It's always
gonna come up.
The hard truth and the reality of the situation is bad.
You know, I'm not gonna see you with your girlfriend. I'm gonna see you with 10 other guys.
Yes.
At the same time, like,
thank you.
It's not gonna go away.
It's gonna look like a bad porno.
It's gonna be a thing.
It's gonna be a bad porno. Because at the end of the day, with the bros, like, what you do makes me look bad.
Yeah.
What I do makes you look bad.
Yes.
So if people see Church and Cash and Mr. John Doe, if John Doe is fucking with a whore, they're gonna be like, are they fucking with a whore?
Yeah.
Especially say he marries her.
Yeah.
We look like assholes as best men.
Yeah.
We would have to give him away to a whore.
Exactly.
I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be a godfather to kids. To a non-wholesome girl.
Exactly.
It's not what I signed up for as your bro.
No.
When we started this bro thing, we all agreed, hands in.
Yep.
No marrying whores.
No.
Have fun. Don't date. Do what you want. At the end of the day, it's a life decision. If you choose to marry a whore, I would choose to fuck over you. You choose to marry a whore, you might get left behind. You choose to marry a whore, you might lose a friend. Because in return, I'll expect the same thing.
Yeah.
Due process. I will treat you like I would want you to treat me. If I, once again, my bad, I'm calm, not today. If I was to so happily marry a whore, if I was to so happily date a whore, as my bro, you supposed to look me in my eyes and tell me not to marry this whore. And that goes out for all the bros. If I don't know you, the bro code is universal. It's like Eskimo brothers.
Okay. I like that.
It's like Eskimo brothers.
You're right. Yeah.
Like, I can see a bro and like, look, dude, I'm just gonna tell you, your girl's a whore. She's not wholesome. If you want details on why, I could bring at least 4 dudes I know before you start dating them that fucked at the same time.
And the 10 dudes that she knows.
Because it's a hidden, and this all goes back to, Whores will not tell you they're whores. They think they refurbished.
Yeah. They think it's okay.
It's not a such. It's not.
You're
There's a word as refurbished,
Yeah.
but there's no word as refurbished whore. And I'm talking politely and softly because if I go savage, y'all think I'm wrong. I'm talking politely because the savagery is not working. And plus, I'm not in the mood to talk savagery to you stupid people. Not stupid. I'm sorry. We're talking to the bros today. Bros. I need y'all to start telling other bros because we have slipped. We have slipped from the bro code. Let's get back to it. We will be planning a meeting next year. And when we get together, we will address this shit.
Last one.
Let's get for bonus. This is a bonus. Mm-hmm.
When did it become part of the bro code to let another bro cry? When?
Now see, I can understand that. I can get with that. Because as a bro, you're supposed to be there for the good times, for the fights,
Okay.
for the laughs, for the savageries, and for the small and the
Okay.
sad moments. Like, for example, my bad, my dude, I ain't gonna say your name. We gotta address you. It's not your fault. It happens to us all. So we was in high school,
Okay.
and it was 3 of us. It was 4 of us, but he wasn't there that night. So it was me, Nino, and Red. So we was by Nino's house, and Red girlfriend worked at Popeyes. Love chicken.
I already know what this is about.
So
Okay, go.
we all went there to get some free chicken, and we see Red's girlfriend talking to this dude. Like, it wasn't place your order talking. It was like, what we doing tonight talking.
Uh-huh.
And Red's a humble dude. He didn't have anger issues like I did. But what I did, I like Red, the dude, I want to see what he's gonna do. Like, hey dude, you trying to fuck your girlfriend. You need to figure this out. Like, either you figure this out or but you will hear about this for the rest of your life. So Red went over there and said, you know, politely, told his girlfriend, hey, what's going on? He tried to interrupt to see what would happen. We had his back, so either way it goes, it's gonna end bad.
Mm-hmm.
So we knew something was wrong because she was like, oh, I'll see you later and all this. How you would talk to a friend.
Mm-hmm.
Flag.
Yeah.
So Red, he came back and was like, nah, she said she busy. She'll talk to me later. I'm like, fuck that. I got you. Figure this out. 1 + 1 gonna equal 2 today.
Mm-hmm.
So I went over there and I said, I didn't talk to her. I said, hey, who is she to you? And he was like, that's my old lady. I was like, say what? I was like, Red, come here. Let me talk to you.
It's coming.
Let's figure this shit out. I was like, tell him what you told me when I asked you the question. And he was like, that's my old lady. By then, the girl she slowly creeped off because she, in the blink of an eye, she was gone when I asked this question.
Mm-hmm.
So once he said that, my man, he put his head down. Not a good sign. He wasn't gonna fight. He was gonna break down. So I said, hey Red, go wait outside, dude. Let me finish talking to the dude real quick, get some more details. So I talked to the dude, and him and the girl was dating for at least good 4 fucking months. My man Red was dating this girl for a good goddamn year.
Mm-hmm.
I was hot. I ain't gonna fight him. Don't hate the game. I don't hate the player, I hate the game. So I went outside, told Red. So from where she worked at, back to Red's house, we trying to console him. He was in love with this girl, like head over heels.
Mm-hmm.
So we trying to console him. I held back the savagery because I know how he felt. So he didn't cry yet. It was coming. So we got to Red's house, and we all are sitting in his mom's living room. So, and it was late at night. So this, what is it called? Slow jam, some shit. So this Boyz II Men came on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. So Boyz II Men came on, end of the road. Why my man Red grabbed the pillow and started crying. In my mind, in my fucking soul mind, I was like, that's my dude. I look at Nino in the other chair. He look at me. We looking at each other like one of us should tell him something. But we ain't know who.
Yeah.
Fuck that. Wasn't gonna be me. Cause I had the tendency back then. I had the tendency back then of saying the wrong shit at the wrong time.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want this to be the wrong time because he stayed on the second floor. I didn't want him to fucking take a leap. And then I got to tell his mom I was the one that caused it. So I look at Nino like, and Nino was like, why you crying over that bitch? I was like, oh my God. I could have said that.
I would have said that. I'm just
Fuck
saying.
that,
I would
man.
have said that.
For a bro, you gotta, this is what I believe. For a bro in the time of the moment, if he's breaking down, talk to your man. Sit down, talk to me, we talk this out. Now I give it at least a good two days. Then we gonna readdress it my way.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why the fuck did you talk to this fucking big head ass girl in the beginning? My bad. I got loud. Why would you talk to this big head girl? But at that moment for a bro, because you gotta think, for a bro, if a bro came to you, if you found out your bro mom died and he was crying, what would you do?
That's different though. That's different.
Love
that's
is love.
family. No, that's family though.
What,
That's family.
what if it was his
It's just
cousin?
some random chick.
It wasn't
Not
a
even
random chick.
but it was a chick. A chick.
He loved it though. Love is love.
Now I can understand if like, okay, you guys gave him a bottle, you guys were drinking, the song
we
comes
far
on,
from
he
that.
just got out of it. You know, the alcohol. Or you blame it on the alcohol.
Sure. You
Right.
can blame it on what you want.
I would blame it on the alcohol. I would give him a way out.
His alibi. You give him an alibi.
Yeah. You got to give him an alibi. You can't just let him cry just to let him cry.
But for the bro, you have to be there in the time of the need.
With some alcohol.
If you got alcohol around, but if the bro start crying, man, you got to console that man.
With some alcohol.
Just because, and
You got to give him a way out, man. You got to give him a way out.
you are going to give him a way out. After he wipes his tears, like, look, dude, I gave you a moment. I gave you a brief one. Let the day pass. I need you to move on and get back on the goddamn black horse. Once again, got loud. Get on the horse. Go back out there. So what we did was, as good bros, we took him to every dance. We took him to other school dances. It took him a minute, but he got back on the horse.
Yeah, but
at that moment in time, because at the moment in time, I could have did the cruise thing. Well, Nino did the cruise thing. He said what I was about to say.
Yeah, well, he should have said, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But I was like, if both of us go savage on him, he might leak. I can't live with that on my conscience. I can't visit his tombstone and say I was the one that put him here.
Well,
he could go savage. I'll be the consoling soldier. So I was like, look, dude, leave him alone, man. Let him get it out. He got it out for a good 45 to an hour.
Yeah.
Cried his ass off. We sat down, just listened to the song. Now, he was about to walk outside to the balcony. That's when I was like, nope, can't do this. It's not going to happen. Not today. Not on my watch. You do what you want when I leave. But right now, I need to make sure when your mom get home, watch him.
Yeah.
Like suicide watch. You fucking watching. I'm going home.
This was a 4-month relationship, huh?
No, he was with the girl. He was with the girl for a year.
Okay.
The other dude was with the girl for 4 months.
Okay.
So, but you got to console a bro in time of need. Different times. Once again, if the girl would have been a whore and he would have cried, at that moment in time, I'd have blacked out and went savage. I would have probably helped him over the banister. Once again, I don't believe in suicide. But I would have helped him. I'd have walked to the balcony and like, what you gonna do? Don't give me a foot. Do it yourself. If I do it, it's murder. You do it, you took a leap of faith. With God, at that point, it's between you and God when you hit that ground. But for the bros, yeah. Because there's been some moments in time in life, bros consoled me. Bros have held me back from going savagery and my anger issues. You got to be there. You just can't tell a bro if he getting all hot and heated and he want to knock somebody out. You don't just go, hey, dude, there he is, right? Just fight anybody.
Yeah.
You got to look, dude. Let's sit down and talk about this. If you want to fight somebody after that, by all means, do what you want. Got your back. But at that moment in time, you got to console a bro, man. I know that you saying that because your personality, you would laugh.
I would, yes. There you go.
And that's why you said you would not console because you would laugh.
I would fucking laugh.
Thank you.
I'd be like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
See, you would be laughing and I would console him.
And then I'd be like,
and then
why
a day goes by, we both laugh.
Yeah.
We just gotta watch him make it through
The one day.
the
24
one day,
hours.
the 24 hours. And that's why you say you wouldn't console him, because the first thing you would do is laugh.
Don't ever
Laughing
cry
is
in
your
front of me.
consoling.
Don't ever. I will laugh at you while you cry.
I know you will.
Yeah. I don't do well with crying. I just don't.
Yeah, not a lot of bros do. But bro, by the code, you're supposed to console. Different ways of consoling. I don't suggest laughter is the best one, but
It works sometimes.
it does.
Yeah.
It might. Yeah, because if you laugh, whoever's feeling bad might laugh too.
Yeah.
So he's right. But the rule book says first console. Depending on your friend, and you should know your friend, laughter might be the best consoling. Alcohol might be the best consoling. Or a nice shoulder.
Mm.
Or you can just tell him, man up, get over it. Either way it go, you know your friend. You know your bro. Now, if I don't know a bro and he's sitting on a park bench crying his ass off, I'm gonna be like, hey dude, figure that shit out.
Yes.
I'm gonna sit here with you a good 10 minutes, I'm gonna smoke a cigarette. After that, you're on your own. I did my justice. I sat with you as a bro. That's all I can do.
For instance,
Talk to me.
Have you ever watched that one show? It's on Netflix. It's the singing show with T.I. and Cardi B and
Oh, the
Chance.
contest.
Yeah.
Oh, that's stupid.
That
I
one.
don't want that.
So, episode 1,
Somebody cried.
yes, the guy just gets up on stage, starts rapping.
Any,
At the end of the rap, he starts crying.
okay.
What's the first thing that T.I. says?
Oh, I never saw the show.
You're gonna hate yourself for crying on national TV. He didn't fucking like, hey man, it's okay. No, he said you're gonna fucking hate yourself for crying on national TV.
But that's on national TV though. I'm talking about there's no cameras around and the bro is crying.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
On
Like,
national TV, you're gonna be a meme. Got it. I'm saying if you ain't no cameras around and you and the bro going through, y'all talking and you having problems and
Yeah.
things, it's you and the bro. Ain't no hidden cameras. If you're on national TV, especially a contest,
Mhm.
I think you might not want to cry. But I've seen singers like American Idol and all that dumb stuff. Like when they sing emotional songs about, they ask them why
Yeah.
you singing this song, my mom and all that, dedications, emotional moment. If they cry, by all means,
Mhm.
you singing, feel your pain. You might get some likes like that. But other than that, we gave at least 5 good examples of the bro code. I think we did good.
Yeah.
We didn't give the major ones. Did not.
Stays broke.
Bros, we went to the bottom of the list to keep the secrecy of the bro code. On that note, I am Church
Cash.
and
Jack.
Old Jack.